Today we're at Menards, gonna check and see what sort of Halloween items they have in stock so far for 2020. I've actually never been to a Menards before. We don't have them in my area, but I'm on a little road trip today, so thought I'd stop by and see what they got. All right, and here we go, guys. Looks like they have a lot of animatronics out already. Let's see which one of these are plugged in and see which ones work. So here we have the lanky werewolf for 20. Oh, he works. He is $249.99. Pretty cool. I really like the green eyes on that one. Next to that we have Pennywise. He does not seem to be active. He is $229.99. This one is a Countess Witch for $169.99. Which she is actually pretty cool looking. I really like those red eyes. And then next to that, we have this animated Grim Reaper for $119.99. He's really tall. Also down below here, it's not on display, but this one's pretty cool. I've seen it in years past at Home Depot. It's the Trio of Witches by the Cauldron. It is a little pricey. It's $269.99, but if you can snag that on clearance, it's pretty awesome. There is also a 6.4 feet tall Jack Skellington that is an animatronic as well. He is not on display, but I believe he is the same one that I've seen in years past at Spirit Halloween. Pretty cool. This side we have some inflatables. This one's pretty funny looking. It's called Ugly Dolls. It's $29.99. I have a little skeleton guy here. I think he actually pops up out of this pumpkin. If we give him enough time. He is $49.99. Really like that it lights up. I like his design. There he goes. Took him a second. Yeah, so he'll drop back down in there and then he'll just pop up occasionally. So pretty cool. We have these figures here in the rocking chairs. Not entirely sure what they do. Let's see if they have a button on them. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, pretty cool. Let's see what the witch does. Nothing. She's not working. Alright, next to that we have a Frankenstein Inflatable for $19.99. These prices aren't bad for inflatables. Now they are smaller, but still $19.99 for a 3.5 or 4 foot inflatable is not bad. Here we have another for $19.99. It's some Halloween characters stacked up. You have a jack-o'-lantern with a ghost on top of him, and then this green bat with the funny eyes and the witch's hat on the very top. And then next to that we have a 4 foot tall mummy. Pretty cool design. We have quite a few others as well down below that aren't on display. So I'll just give you a quick look at those here. I won't go through each one just because there's so many. It looks like they vary in prices just depending on the size. Looks like I see some at $19.99. We have some others down here at $29.99. These larger ones, like you have one that's 8 feet tall, you have another 9 feet tall, and then 12 feet tall. Those are more expensive. Those are $129, $60, and then $120 respectively. So I've never seen one of these before. It's an animated item. I think it might be made by Gemmy. It says Pumpkin Hollow on it, but it looks, oh, it's Tekky. Okay, cool. So let's see what this does. That's pretty cool. I like that. That eye is really creepy. It's a long animation and audio too, so not bad. Next to that, also made by Tekky, we have this TV. Let's see. That is cool. Really neat. I like that. It's $29.99. These are pretty funny. They're $19.99. You have like a Frankenstein, baby Frankenstein with his little skeleton bear here, and then you have a zombie next to that with a brain. So when you press them, you see they kind of nibble on what they have there. Pretty funny. $19.99. Down here we have an animated possessed doll. She's really freaky looking anyway without doing anything. As you can see, it looks like her face is all damaged up. Let's see what she does. Nothing. There we go. Pretty spooky. The doll thing usually isn't very spooky to me, but this one is pretty cool. Alright, that was that was borderline freaky. And then next to that there's a bug blender, it says. Let's see what it does. Oh, that is gnarly. Okay. That's pretty cool. That really scared me. It made me jump. Let's see how much that is. That is $36.99. So a little pricey, but if you got it on clearance, again, that might be a pretty good deal. And then the doll was $24.99. So it looks like they have their Spooky Town display out as well. It's really cool looking. I'm a big fan of Spooky Town. I've probably spent way too much money on that already this year. But some of these are tempting. And what's cool too is they've actually mixed it with some of their own houses. I think it's, yeah, the Pumpkin Hollow line that they're doing. And they blend pretty well. Really like it. It's a huge display. Right, and they have this candelabra here as well for $24.99. Has these 3 jack-o'-lanterns on the top. It's pretty cool design. Let's see what it does. Whoa. Alright, I did not expect it to jump forward. That's pretty cool. It has a motion sensor in the front as well, so if it was on that mode, I can definitely see how that would scare a few people. It's kind of like a snow globe or a glitter globe, but you don't have to shake it up. That's pretty cool. I really like that effect. There's also a white one behind it. Let's take a look at that one too. Alright, and here's the white one. It's also $34.99. I really like the design of this. The white with the gray looks really nice together. And let's see. Okay, so it has like a haunted house scene inside. Pretty cool. I really like those. These yard stakes are really cool. I may actually end up getting one of these today. They are $19.99, 36 inches. We have the cat, which I think is my favorite. There's also this vintage looking pumpkin. Really cool. It is glittery, which I don't like, but for something that's outside, I don't really care as much. And then behind that, there's this skeleton. Really cool. Love all 3 of these designs. These are really interesting. I really like the way these look. They're resin Halloween decor. They do light up. The ones I tried, at least the ones in the front anyway, someone had left them on, so the batteries are all dead. But you have this Frankenstein, you have this cat, then you have this jack-o'-lantern guy. He's holding an eyeball. Oh, they're all actually holding something. This cat's holding, it looks kind of like a, I don't know, it's almost like a squid-looking creature. And then the Frankenstein is holding a ghost. So really cool. Alright, and that's it for Menards. I did end up picking up a couple more items for my Spooky Town and that black cat yard stake as well. I just couldn't pass that up. It's a pretty cool experience. Like I said before, this was my first time ever being in a Menards. So I'll definitely have to stop by more as I'm in the areas where they are. If you enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe. It lets me know that you enjoyed it and lets me know I should make more like it. It also lets you know when I post videos in the future. See you next time.